to all of my motherfucking free game people out there, man. To all of my FNB people out there, man. It's been a little minute, been a couple of days since I dropped a vid. Nigga been teaching myself presence again, you know. As much as I be trying to speak on things that I feel like I know, you know, which is you never fully know anything. It's always something to learn. But as I'm trying to tell y'all about certain things, I'm learning in myself, you feel me? And that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm teaching myself presence. So I ain't been really on my phone like that. That's the whole gist of why I just said that shit. I've been, trying to cleanse my brain. I'm so busy trying to make content for the people. I feel like I get lost in it, and sometimes I just be, I get lost in it, and sometimes I'll be like, not taking care of me. So that's what I've been doing. I've been taking care of me. Hold on 1 second, y'all. But today I do have some form of something to talk about, because this is a thought that's on my mind. It's been put on my heart to speak on it. And what I want to talk to y'all about is how I feel like the gray area in life is trying to be eliminated. So through a lot of just simple research, I understand that we have been getting turned docile, more and more docile as time goes on, making things more dull, right? I feel like they started off with doing that through school. I think that was the first place where they made things kind of dull, right? And then now, I feel like another place that they're doing that is in our everyday watches of social media. And you ask, well, how do you think social media is making life dull? How? You know what I'm saying? And the way that it's doing that is because social media, and the way that the algorithm is set up, is constantly pressing on your dopamine centers and constantly putting you in delta waves, right? So basically it's overusing and it's overloading your system. You know what I'm saying? So through overloading your system, through the overloading of your system, it causes things to seem more dull. So instead of you feeling like you can get excited, it's hard to get excited about little things, and niggas can't even watch movies. Like, your attention span is gone. But along with your attention span being gone, it's also making things just seem so bland. Your regular everyday life is bland to you because of the fact that you are on social media, and that's where your attention is going. And as time goes on, you're going to need more and more to make you feel that, which then causes the hours of social media to go up, which then affects your brain even more. And I know it has more effects than just making life bland. I know that. I'm sure of that, but I'm just focused on that, right? On the aspect of that. Now, why do I feel like it's important for them to kill that gray area? Because that gray area is where creative thoughts is made. That gray area is where you think for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Through the destruction of that gray area, it makes your brain, I feel like, I could be wrong, I feel like it shapes your brain and your thinking into black and white, whether it's one side or the other. Like, you feel me? Like, you thinking life is either it's like this or it's like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's dangerous, y'all. Because through that, then you can be told what to think if they know your beliefs. They know your beliefs just off the base of your demographic. You know what I'm saying? They know, nigga, if you a young white man that grew up in the suburbs in this area, they may have a good general gist of your beliefs. They know if you a black nigga, or you know what I'm saying, you from the hood, and you know your beliefs is through this also as well. Not only do they may know your beliefs through just your demographic, they may know your beliefs through just the shaping of your beliefs through your music. See what I'm saying? Especially to my black people out there. So because they already understand your beliefs, they already know how to properly shape your reality and your black and white, because you don't have any gray, which is the combination of those two things. You don't have any gray area because of the fact that your dopamine centers is getting overloaded, which is taken away from your focus, your concentration, and just your ability to creatively think. So now you're a follower. You know what I'm saying? The best way to get rid of this, the best way to help this is to first, you gotta digitally detox. Now, I'm doing it right now for myself, so then I can properly tell y'all the effects. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think I'm on my phone as much as y'all, but I do be on my phone. I'm gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm immune to the shit. And that's the first step, is taking the step of not being on that shit. After you take that step and you get that kind of in your mind of like, okay, I need to just stop doing this shit. Let me stop doing it. After you do that, then the next step is meditation and just things that increase your focus. So just, hold on 1 second. Yeah, do things that increase your focus. I've been taking up chess. That's something I've been fucking with a little lately. It's chess. And I need to start reading. But y'all, you can think hard enough to find some shit that'll get you to focus for long periods of time and be creative and strategic. Whatever the case, whatever's your thing, find that thing, my nigga, before it's too late. And then you can't, and it's irreversible. Your brain is already fucked up. One more thing, free game people. Along with killing the gray area in your creative thinking, I also believe that, and not even just believe, this is a fact, my nigga. You can Google this. Through social media, they're reducing the gray matter in certain areas of your brain. So this means, my nigga, so now also, not only are they making things less exciting and life more dull, but they also making us more reactive. Now you have less emotional control. Now your processing of information isn't as good as well. So nigga, it's literally changing the way your brain is shaped in your brain chemistry all in itself, to where now you can't even think straight. All this, the way you process information is wrong, my nigga. And not only just the way you process information, nigga, the way you just take in and handle your emotions. You know what I'm saying? You wondering why you mad as shit because somebody stepped on your shoes. You probably spent 6 hours on TikTok today, nigga. Feel me? I had to say this one because I was doing more research and the video was already done. But look up, you know what I'm saying? Y'all take y'all time and y'all look up and look into gray matter in the brain and things like that to do your own research. But I believe all this is to make you, mentally inferior, because you can't think straight. You can't process information straight. You can't regulate your emotions. You see what I'm saying? And then you can't even remember shit, because all of this shit is changing your whole brain chemistry in itself. And you wondering why you can't seem to focus. You wondering why you can't seem to control the way you feel. You wondering why you can't control your impulses. That's another thing that it affects. You know what I'm saying? So not only are they trying to take away the gray area in life, making things more dull, but they trying to take away the gray area in your brain. Literally, nigga. You ain't got no more gray matter in your brain in areas that is important. But yeah, free game. I love y'all. I'm out of here. But today, this is some real free game.